So Liz writes in and she says that, of course, Friday it's New Year's Eve. Everybody's enjoying all the champagne and all the bubbly. She cannot handle the sugar. A lot of people find that champagne gives them a wicked headache.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and apparently what she went on to tell me was she doesn't have the headache issue per se, more getting nauseous from all the sugar in the
See,
in the
I'll
white
tell you,
juice.
even if it's one little glass, I mean, I can, drink glasses of wine or whatever, and if I have one glass of champagne, I get a screaming headache the next day.
Huh.
Yeah, so champagne's not an option for me.
How is champagne wine, what's the difference other than the bubbles?
Well, it's infused with carbon dioxide. Champagne and sparkling wine are still wines, and then they go through another process that brings the bubbly to the table, so to speak.
Okay.
And it's the process that really does create a headache or not.
Now, are sparkling wines and champagne the same thing?
Yes and no. I mean, some of them are made the same way.
I hate it when he answers.
I know.
I know.
But I can tell you that they're
truth.
different because I don't get a headache from a lot of sparkling wines. It doesn't seem to affect me the same way, but I like sparkling wines. I like the fizz that goes with those types of drinks.
Absolutely, and the difference is the way these things are made, the way champagne is made. Champagne is different, and it's a one-off in the world. A true champagne, it's made with 3 specific grape varietals. It is grown in the premium terroir in the world that is not available anywhere else in the world, and it has everything to do with the limestone that it's grown in.
And that's I learned the first thing this morning. If it is that actual champagne, when you buy it on the bottle, the C is capital.
Absolutely, and that's how you know a true champagne. And a true champagne only comes from the Champagne region in France. And that limestone, it forces that fruit. It grows fruit that's really high in acid, and that's what makes it spectacular, and there's nothing else like it. What gives a headache or not is the way they're made. Sparkling wines may deviate and use different grapes depending on where they come from in the world, but there's a method traditionnel or method champenois, and that's the way a champagne wine is made. And sparkling wines also can be made that way, but there's less expensive ways to make those as well, and that's where the headache happens. It depends on whether you're drinking good traditional sparkling wine or champagne, or are you drinking grape juice that's
the cheap stuff's going to give you a headache.
Like
So
a
what
soda.
you're saying is I've been drinking the cheap stuff.
The cheap stuff's going to give you a
Like
headache.
if I had Cristal, I probably wouldn't be hungover the next day.
If you had Cristal,
You might be hungover, you just wouldn't have a headache.
you wouldn't have a headache because I'd be there and I would drink all of it and not share it
yeah.
with you.
There you
Yeah.
go. So speaking of Cristal, because obviously most of us can't afford to break that out on New Year's, what's a good option for the bubbly that's, we can afford to serve to everybody?
And we're just regular people drinking wine here and learning about wine together. Cava is my answer.
Cava?
Cava. It's a sparkling wine produced in Spain in the Catalonia area, and it is made in the traditional champagne winemaking method. And honestly, you can buy this stuff for $6 to $9.
Oh, okay.
Really?
And it's a great bottle, a great choice to serve when you're having a lot of friends because you can have enough of it to serve at your party. So it's a great choice.
Cava.
Cava.
With a C?
With a C, baby.
Cava with a C, baby.
A capital C?
A capital or a small C?
It specifies that it's sparkling wine on the label.
And if you can't do that, get yourself a bottle of Squirt and a thing of Mad Dog. Mix your own. And I'll tell you what, after 3 or 4 of them, you won't be able to tell.
We know where the headache comes from.
I know. I think you guys should just tell me if I quit drinking cheap sludge, then I'd feel a lot better about
be all right.
myself.
But Liz, I recommended for her is an Italian sparkling rosé.
Okay.
That's going to still have sugar in it, but it's going to be less problematic, and that's about the best I could do here.
Yeah.
So she could still stay in the bubbly crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want to. You want to have a glass with all of that
Sure.
in there and be all festive.
And it's an inexpensive bottle of sparkly that I've recommended for her, and it's actually quite good.
Okay. All right.
Put a
Hey, Mike, have a great
nice,
New Year, right?
tall
Happy
glass
New
of
Year
milk.
to the both of you. It's been a great
Bring it
year,
in.
and
Been a
I
lot of
want to
fun.
say Happy
Yeah.
New Year to all of our fans.
It's been a lot of fun. And so,
Bring the Cava to the party.
yeah.
Keep lighting me up with the questions on our Facebook.
All right.
All right, Mike. Thanks. Good to see you. Have a
Happy
good
New Year, everybody.
It is 8:26. Wine Guy Mike, brought to you by